welcome back to the Tea with Honey podcast. Hi, Mandy.
Hi, Teddy. We're cracking up because I get the fidgets every time we start the
time.
podcast.
I literally am like, okay, you ready? And you're like, yep, I'm ready. And then you start rearranging your desk every single week. Every single week. You're like, okay, well, my chapstick now needs to go here.
Yes.
My controller needs to go here. And my water bottle needs to go here. And
Yes.
you like every single week. And so
Every
every
week.
time I sit there and I just wait for you to stop fidgeting.
And then I'm like, oh God, I'm doing it again. I don't know. It must. I
Just
think it's like
habit.
a nervous habit. It
Yeah.
totally is, and it's like putting on chapstick for me is a nervous habit. Like
Yeah.
if I'm in a conversation with someone and I don't even think about it, it's all subconscious. I will grab my tub of Vaseline and just start
Mhm.
slathering it on my lips, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't notice anyone else. Like, is that normal? Like, I don't know, but it's probably kind of weird. And then I notice them look at my Vaseline or my chapstick or whatever, and then I get really self-conscious about it.
Also, you carry around a bowl of Vaseline. Like, you
It's-
don't, it's like a whole, it's literally like the tub of Vaseline most people
Yeah.
leave on like their bathroom counters or like in their medicine drawer or something. But you like carry it around like it's, like
Yeah.
it's a
tube of
chapstick.
chapstick.
Yeah.
7.5
like-
ounces.
7.5 ounces.
That's a hefty boy.
You couldn't even
I
take that on a plane.
No, I was just gonna say that. This is a big boy,
Won't
and
even go through TSA.
I'm not gonna lie. This is my smaller one. The other one I have is bigger, and I've finished a few of these.
Yeah.
That's how good they are. That's how good they
That
are.
is how good they are.
Remember, I think it was earlier last year, my dermatologist was like, get off the Aquaphor, get onto
Yeah.
Vaseline. And it's been working wonders. I'm just addicted to that now. But bad
Very
habit.
happy for
It's
your
my
chapstick
fidgets.
habit.
Thank you.
But dude, we've had a big week. This
Oh
week
my
has been
gosh.
a big week for cozy gaming. So we have, I think, a good chunk of our podcast today, and a bunch of the topics that we have to talk about today are cozy gaming related.
100%. So much.
So I think before we dive into any of the cozy gaming stuff, we talk about some non-cozy gaming stuff, like the stuff that's not gaming involved, you know? Like,
yeah.
the one thing that I put at the very bottom of the list was like, I don't know how big of a Harry Styles fan you are, but he announced a new album today.
Did he really?
Yeah. He
Okay.
announced an album called Kiss All the Time, Disco Occasionally. It's a 12-song album
Okay.
set to release March 6th.
Interesting. I
Mhm.
didn't see that he had announced an album. I saw that he was teasing something. Like, what did he
Yes.
say? We belong together, or whatever you were
Yeah.
singing. I didn't know if that meant, like, is he going to perform live somewhere? Is he releasing a single? So this
Mhm.
is exciting. So that comes out when? March?
Super exciting. March 6th.
Okay.
And I was not the biggest One Direction fan.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I like One Direction. I do. I've
Mhm.
always liked their music and I've listened to it, but I've never been to a concert, and I certainly wasn't like,
Mhm.
I don't know, like pre-saving the albums or anything. Like, I listened to what was popular. And
Right.
I think it's just because One Direction came out, like, I think I was a little old for One Direction. And not
When
like
did they start doing that?
old. I don't
When
know.
did One
But I think they were
Direction
like,
start?
I think we were in high school maybe when One Direction started getting big, like high school, college.
Juniors in high school.
Okay. So
Mhm.
yeah, I wasn't in like the like boy band, like I have a crush on this one or this one at that stage of my life, you know?
Mhm.
I don't know. That's not where I was. At that point, like I had a boyfriend and whatever.
Mhm.
But I know I liked them and I liked their music when it would come on.
Mhm.
So, but I will say I really liked Harry Styles' last album, Harry's
Yes.
House.
I'm
Like
pulling this up.
I really liked that album. Like
Yes.
Music for a Sushi Restaurant is
Great
one of my
song.
favorite songs. Like I love that song.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm actually really excited. Like I'm far more excited for this than I have been for any One Direction album to come out.
Yes. And I mean, I'm looking through Harry Styles on Apple Music right now. And like I know the popular songs. I haven't listened to a lot of the other songs on here, but you know what's
Yeah.
funny? At Thanksgiving, like a couple years ago, my husband has this like little bratty cousin who said, we go around the table and say, what are you most thankful for this year?
Mm-hmm.
And she one year said Harry Styles. And we're all like, what? So I bet you she's excited.
I bet.
But yeah, I mean, he's pop. So of course, my first thought is that's competition for Life of a Showgirl's Grammy. Because it is.
True.
Like, realistically, that is going to be competition. Because people, like, he's a great musician.
He is.
He really is. But, like, I hope it's not that good because I still want Taylor to take the Grammy. You know?
I hope I love it, but everyone else hates it.
I really want to like it, but not enough to, like, diss Life of a Showgirl. But that's exciting. Okay, so I'm sure people are, like, jumping for joy. Typically, that could mean maybe a tour for Harry Styles, which I feel like people would be all over and really excited about.
Yeah. I heard that he may have gotten a residency at MSG.
What's MSG?
Madison Square Garden in New York.
Oh, okay. That would be interesting.
I don't know. We'll see. I've been hearing whisperings of that, so I don't actually know. But really cool. Anyway, that was one of the things. I don't have a ton to say about that, but like that we got that announcement today. He has like pre-orders live on his website for the album.
Okay.
So I'm excited.
That's you know what, on the music note, I actually got a push notification today from Ticketmaster about pre-sale sign up for a concert that's happening. I don't know when it starts. Didn't even know this tour was happening, but I did get a notification about it. Pitbull. Pre-sale for Pitbull starts on like now.
I like Pitbull. I've never been like the biggest Pitbull fan in the same way that like you like Demi Lovato, but you're not the biggest Demi Lovato fan. So all that to say, you're going to Demi with me. If you wanted me to go to Pitbull with you, I would.
Pitbull is like, it's one of my lifelong dream concerts to go to because it just makes me think of the time in our lives when, I mean, that's almost like a Pitbull song right there, the lyrics, but
the time of our lives, yeah.
Ooh, I want the time of my life. It takes me back to college and like the years when we weren't grannies and the years when like we wanted to go out and sing and dance and have a good time. I just feel like it's such a good vibe type of concert that like you can't be sad if you're going to Pitbull. Like no one, you can't be upset if you're at a Pitbull concert. You simply have to just let it be and like let loose and let go and have fun. That's just what you have to do.
You know what's funny? Someone in stream this week literally said something about Kesha and Timber. So we started singing Timber in stream this week.
Yes, I heard. I think that was when we were doing our Palia bug hunting.
I was playing Palia, and I remember I remember exactly where I was when I was singing it. I was actually in Killima. Maybe I was running to like a flower bloom or something. But I was singing Kesha, and I was like, "Oh, Mandy Wiz loves this song.
Love that song." That was like our senior year of no, that was earlier than that, but that was definitely college, and I remember just absolutely loving Timber. Still do. That's a great song. So anyways, Pitbull's pre-sale is live now. I haven't decided if that's a yay or a nay, but he's on tour. And this has already shaped up to be a year of concerts for us.
It is.
So I'm like, what's another
It'll be a fun
one,
year.
I guess, at this point.
Yeah.
So, okay, fun music stuff happening this week.
Yeah.
What else is going on that's not gaming related?
I got an unlimited movie pass.
You did? You did it.
Yeah, we did it. We did it last Friday night. So we're paying like, I think it's like $23 a month or whatever.
Okay.
To get unlimited movies.
Amazing.
And you want to know what? I think you'll be proud of me too. So we have started exclusively going to the theater that you and I saw the Eras Tour, not the Eras Tour, the Life of a Showgirl premiere, like movie premiere at.
Nice.
So, and we have been going there because not only do they have the recliners, but they have the best popcorn.
Yes.
So we got the unlimited movie pass for that place. We're only doing it for 3 months to see how we like it, whatever. But we also got this deal that they have going on through like, I think it ends in like the next week maybe. But I think it's like probably all Regal cinemas for $30. It's called the 2026 Super Saver Pass.
Ooh.
It's $29.99 and you buy it and you get 50% off all concessions all year.
What?
Yeah.
That's amazing. Accessions. What am I saying? Concessions? I almost said expressions. Concessions are expensive.
Concessions are so expensive. Like when we would go, so we've been going to the movies a lot. And when we go, we'd get a large popcorn and 2 waters. Like that's basically all we get. $30. It's $30 for a large popcorn and 2 waters. And so we go to the movies twice and it covers the fee of that. Like all we have to do is go twice this year. And we have this unlimited movie pass. So we're going to be going a lot. So it's like, I've kind of gotten in this habit of like, okay, well, we're going to go, we're just going to take waters with us and we're going to get our popcorn and it's going to be like $8 for the popcorn. And then everything else is paid for. So
fabulous.
That's what we're going to do. So 2026 Super Snack Saver. I don't remember what it was called. 2026 Snack Saver, I think. So it's $30 and we get half off concessions all year.
Amazing.
I was like, that's the best.
How does it work? Do you guys have like badges or is it like 2 tickets then or 2 people? Like if I'm in town, can I see a movie with you as Mr. Teddy or is it like via name and ID?
It has his picture on it and you have to like scan, but they don't look. I don't think they're going to look. I don't know. It's kind of like Costco. It's like, it's just like you scan in on your phone and you walk in. And so they like scan your phone. But you know what? I booked the tickets before. Like when we went on Friday, we got the Super Saver Pass. I booked the tickets and I can book a ticket for him. So I booked 2 seats. And then I had them both on mine. So they just scanned my phone. They didn't even scan his.
Right.
He didn't
That's
even open his
probably
phone.
True.
So then we just walked in.
Yeah.
So you could probably
like one
use
person
his.
has to scan then and you'd have 2 tickets. Okay. Good to
Uh-huh.
know because that popcorn was great.
I think I also get some guest passes with my membership too.
Amazing. I absolutely love that you guys did that.
Yeah.
What was your movie of choice when you bought your pass?
I'm not proud to say this. You want to know? Oh, also, before I move on, you want to know what was nice? When you buy the Super Saver Pass, $30, we paid the $30 for half off all year. We paid the $30. When you buy it, they give you a large popcorn and a large drink for buying
for free?
For free.
Wow. That's beautiful.
I mean, granted, it was $30, but you get a popcorn and a soda, and like
which is $30.
Yeah, I'm not getting into the habit of getting a massive soda every time I go there. We are sticking to our waters.
Okay.
But anyway, that was basically $30 alone, and then I get the thing for the whole year. Anyway, I digress.
Perfect.
We went and saw SpongeBob SquarePants the movie.
Yes.
I gave it a 3 out of 10.
Okay.
It was, I like SpongeBob. Like I grew up with SpongeBob. You did too. Like SpongeBob, I think it came out in 1999. It did. So like it was a part of our childhood. Like it was very ever present. The peak of SpongeBob was like right in our childhood, like right when we would have been watching it. And I liked it. It was never my favorite show. Like I never had like SpongeBob t-shirts or like toys or like I never had SpongeBob merch because I wasn't that big of a fan, but I liked it. And if it was on, I would watch it.
Yeah.
Now, but I wouldn't put it on. Like I would put on Fairly Odd Parents or something on Disney Channel or like Powerpuff Girls or Scooby-Doo, like over SpongeBob.
Yeah.
But I would watch SpongeBob if it was on.
Right.
And I don't know. I just think I haven't watched it as an adult really.
Yeah.
And the graphics were a lot different in the movie than they were in the cartoon.
Ask. Okay.
Yeah. The graphics look a little bit different. It's just it's a little bit of a different animation style.
Yeah.
And there was such an over hyper fixation on butts. And I'm not like, I don't get it. It was just weird. Like, and I literally left the theater and was Googling it.
Oh my
and everybody
gosh.
online was like, yeah, that's it. Like SpongeBob's always been about butts. Like the cartoon was always super butty too. Like there's always been a ton of butts in SpongeBob. And I was like, maybe, but like, I don't remember it this much because I kid you not, there was a butt like in like Patrick's butt with full butt crack. Like, I mean, you were seeing just like
SpongeBob rips his pants. Like they have a song about that. And like, yeah, but there's not like full blown butts.
It was, I kid you not, there were like, it was like a butt joke. And like Patrick's butt or Squidward's butt or SpongeBob's butt or Mr. Krabs' butt. Every 5 minutes in this movie, there was a butt. There was a butt. Another butt joke. Another butt joke. And my husband looked over at me after like probably the 5th butt joke and was like, dude, the butts. And I was like, I know. And then they just kept happening every 5 minutes. And so every time another butt would show up, he'd look over at me like, another butt? And I'm like, I know. And so halfway through the movie, this couple behind us got up and walked out. They were we're not doing this.
Nope.
They were headed out. And it was just, we sat there. I will say I'm glad it's a really short movie.
Oh, I'm sure. I mean, okay, let's think about it. First of all, I think my husband would probably think it's hilarious, all the butts and all the jokes about that. And knowing my daughter loves SpongeBob. Like, we've watched it quite a bit because she really likes it. And for me, going from like Cocomelon to SpongeBob, I will take SpongeBob over any child any day, right?
Yes.
So we watch it. Mm-hmm. And I really like it. It was, again, the same thing. People need to remember, when you and I were children, we could not choose what show we got to watch. Like, you turned on the TV and Nickelodeon had what Nickelodeon
you could
had.
It was like Nick, Disney, Cartoon Network.
Right.
And like you had like, there were 3 different things to choose from at the time. Yeah.
Right. You couldn't go to Netflix. Like, that didn't exist when we were kids. You simply had to go buy the channel log, whatever, and figure out like, okay, from 4:30 to 5, SpongeBob is on. And then it's on for 6 more hours though.
Right.
But SpongeBob, it would play for hours at a time.
Yeah.
And it was on always, because that was a huge show when we were kids. But it got old because you saw the same episodes repeating and repeating and repeating. And so I'm like, Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy, I don't want to see you ever again. So like, we know it because we had to be exposed to it. There were no other options really, unless you change the channel. But what if there was something you didn't like? Then you just had to pick the worst of the worst. Like, what is the best of the worst here? So anyways, the butt thing, probably because it is for kids, and kids think butts are funny, and butt jokes are like the most inappropriate jokes for kids.
It felt like the amount of butts. It was like, butts are funny. Butts are like inappropriate, but not inappropriate.
Right.
Like it's that like, ha ha ha, it's edgy, it's a butt.
Yes.
But it was like, there were so many that it became weird. Like, it was just like, it was that, it's a butt joke. Have a couple butt jokes. It's for kids. But there were so many that I was like, this is weird. This is just weird. So anyway, that was my,
So it's interesting because my husband has plans on Saturday night this upcoming weekend, and I knew that you saw SpongeBob, and I know my daughter likes SpongeBob. So I was like, what if I take her? But I'm scared because I don't think she'll sit through a movie. But I don't know. I'm nervous.
It might be worth it. Try it. Go. Yeah. The butts were weird. She's a toddler. She's not going to get weirded out by it.
Funny.
But I will say, oh no, if she doesn't sit through the whole thing, I promise you will not be mad that you don't see the second half of that movie. If she halfway through is like, starts throwing a tantrum, you are not going to be like, oh man, I really wish I knew what happened.
Yeah.
You'll be fine.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So maybe I'll do that, and I'll report back on the buttiness of it. But that's funny. That is not what I expected. Yeah. So that's a great way to start off your movie pass. Hot start.
And I said to my husband the other day, Wednesday night, it might have been we're recording this Thursday. Yeah, I think it was last night. We got, we sat down on the couch. It was like 7-ish. And there was a movie that started at 7:30 that I kind of wanted to see. I was like, you want to go to the movies? And he was like, no. It's a Wednesday night. And I was like, yeah, this is the perfect opportunity for us to use our movie pass. And I was like, fine, I'll just go by myself. And he was like, you can go by yourself. And I was like, yeah, I know. And I didn't.
Oh my gosh, I was going to say, did you go?
No.
That would have been fun. You should.
No.
Like, use that to your advantage.
Instead.
Okay, well, that's important too. Do we have needlepoint updates at all?
We do. Small updates. Okay. So, well, I guess not small updates. I finished my mustard.
That's
My
a huge
mustard
update.
over the weekend. I finished my mustard, officially completely done. I got everything done. And I
I'm
don't know what I'm
proud of
going to do
you.
with it, but I'm done with it.
Frame it. I'm proud of you. Good job.
And then I started my next one. So I think I'm
Okay.
probably about 25% of the way done through my next one because I've just been like spending an hour doing it before I go to bed. I've
Yeah.
been watching Below Deck, the like
Oh.
yachting
I like that show.
reality show.
You introduced me
So
to that, and I do like it.
I haven't watched it in years. I remember I used to watch it back in like 2022-ish, 21, 22. I used to watch it, and I haven't really watched it at all in the last couple of years. And so I don't know why. I just like had an urge to turn it on. I was like looking for something to watch, and so I threw season 8 on because like you don't need to watch all the seasons to like.
Okay.
You don't have to like watch 1 through 7 to watch 8. Like you can just pick up at 8. So I did that. They introduced like a new cast of like yachters, whatever.
Right?
So yeah, like the whole new staff, and like there's always new people, and there's maybe 1 or 2 people returning, but it's a completely different situation, whatever.
Okay.
So anyway, I watched season 8 of Below Deck over the last probably week. And I've just had it on in the background while I was like needle pointing and stuff. So
wow. That's fun. So, okay, that reminds me, speaking of yachts and whatnot, I finished Emily in Paris.
Oh, did you?
I did. And it has been announced that they are renewed for season 6.
Oh.
And I do believe that season 6 may pique your interest. Yours, specifically.
Why? Teddy bears?
I don't want... Pooh is actually the new love interest. I don't want to spoil it, or I can. I don't know if you're ever going to watch it or whatever. But if I say it, I spoil a lot of it.
What do you mean
basically.
pique my interest?
The location of where I think it's going to start season
Italy?
6. No, I'm telling you this. Me, a special place that I lived with you.
Well, you said pique my interest. I thought you meant.
I didn't. Well, it piques my interest, but.
You said pique your interest. And so I was like, what is a special place to me that's not
pyramids.
A special place to you?
She's going to go to
the
Egypt.
Pyramids is a good one.
I could list off a few places. She's actually dating an archaeologist, and she's going to be spending a lot of time in museums.
I would actually really like that.
No, so they are, I believe, this isn't confirmed, but I believe they are going to Greece. She is going to Greece.
Wow.
So I'm not going to say why, what, whatever, but I will say that this whole season, you could watch season 6 and not season 5 and you'd be fine. This was basically just like a window of fluff. It was just stuff that now doesn't matter. So it's great, but season 6, I think, is going to be a fun one, maybe.
Okay.
Or it's going to really piss us off.
There's one more show I want to talk to you about.
Okay.
That I binge watched in one day. I don't even know if I stood up from the couch after binge watching it. I watched it on Saturday, like late afternoon, early evening. Okay. It's a show called His and Hers, and it's on Netflix.
I'm looking this up.
You sound like you've heard of it.
I have heard the name, and then I realize I know nothing about it, but I've heard of it.
So let me see if I can look up His and Hers Netflix. I want to read you like it's an adaptation of a book.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Okay, I'm going to read you the premise that is on Wikipedia, okay? So this just says, His and Hers is an American mystery thriller limited series. So it's only 6 episodes, starring these 2 people. Adaptation of a 2020 novel, blah, blah, blah. Set in Atlanta, Georgia, Anna is a former news anchor living alone after withdrawing from her career and personal life. When she overhears news of a murder in Dahlonega, a small Georgia town where she grew up, the case jolts her back into action. Drawn by both professional instinct and unresolved ties to her past, Anna returns to Dahlonega and begins digging into the killing, convinced that the truth has been buried beneath layers of science and a half-remembered story. As Anna's investigation deepens, she repeatedly clashes with Detective Jack Harper, her estranged husband, who is officially assigned to the case and is deeply suspicious of her motives and involvement. So it's like a drama, but it's like a murder mystery, like thriller. And when I tell you it's so good.
Is it? So it's like
6
I need to
episodes.
watch it?
It's so good. I
Okay.
think you would like it.
Okay.
It wasn't like super. No, I think you'd like it. And you need to watch to the end because you
Okay.
will never, like, you do not know what's coming. Like, you have in your head, like, this is it. Like, I have an idea, or like, I'm
Okay.
suspicious, or like, this feels weird, or like, but I
You're
literally,
wrong.
so yeah, I watched it. I think I finished it at about 7 p.m. maybe. And I
Okay.
texted it to my mom because I knew my mom would love it. And so I sent it to
Mhm.
my mom and I was like, Mom,
Mhm.
you need to watch this show on Netflix. And I
Mhm.
got a text from my mom at 1 a.m. that was like, oh my God, I just finished it. And she was like, I did not expect that. And so my mom I binge watched it from like 1 until 7. And then my mom sat and
Stop.
binge watched it from like 7 until 1 a.m. And so
What?
it was good.
Okay.
So
Okay.
it was really good. I think you'd
I'm
like it.
excited.
Yeah.
I need a new show, so I'm
Mhm.
gonna watch this.
It's only 6 episodes. Like,
Okay.
there's no more to it. There's not gonna be another season.
Okay.
It is a story, and the story wraps up, and it's 6 episodes, and it's a mystery, and it was good. There's, like,
Okay.
romance. There's sex. There's drama.
Spice.
So,
I'm
yeah,
in.
I think you'd
Sounds
like
good.
it.
Okay,
Mhm.
I'm gonna watch it.
It's like murder and mystery and sex and
Whew, sounds
exes and yeah.
beautiful. So
Mhm.
that's on Netflix.
Mhm.
Okay, I have Netflix. I was browsing Netflix the other day and I don't even know. I probably saw the name and just like
Mhm.
kept scrolling.
Yeah.
I was looking for a show similar to oh, you know where it started? I watched Friends. I didn't watch Friends. It was on in the background and
Mhm.
you had been talking about it. I know you like it.
Yeah,
And
I
so I
love
was like,
Friends.
I'm just going to leave it on. And I was like, maybe I should try to watch this as like a sewing show or when I'm playing Palia if I want something on. And then I forgot about I totally forgot. So I'm browsing like Prime Video. I'm browsing everything. I'm like, I have nothing to watch now that Emily in Paris is done. So I went to Disney Plus and just started watching shows there because I was like, I don't know what else. So this will get me on a good path. And it's different. I wanted something like Emily in Paris or younger, easy to watch, background
Yeah.
show. This I think
Well,
I need to pay attention to.
this one's gonna be a pay attention show.
Okay.
But you've watched New Girl?
Yes. Loved
New
New
Girl's
Girl.
good. I'm trying to think
I
what
don't
else. Did you
know.
watch Parks and Rec?
My husband tried to get me to watch that and
You
I
didn't
just
love it?
couldn't. I don't know
Okay.
why I couldn't watch it. I
No,
have
it's
like a
okay.
very specific like taste. I don't know. I don't know. I had a hard time.
Yeah, I think I get it because like I loved The Office, but I tried watching The Office like 4 or 5 times over the course of a few years, and I was like, I just can't get into The Office. And then
Okay.
like I got into The Office and I got The Office and I love The Office now. But like there's like sometimes it just doesn't hit with you, you know? And I feel
Right.
that that's kind of how I am with Gilmore Girls. Like
Yes. It makes
so many people
sense.
love that and I've tried to watch it a few times and it just doesn't stick with me. Like it's just not my thing.
The mood has to be right. Like you have
yeah.
to be in
Yeah.
the right headspace, mood, everything.
Yeah.
It's like, what is it? Schitt's Creek? I can't watch that show. I watched maybe 2 minutes of it
No.
and I said, nope, can't watch this.
Yeah, Schitt's Creek is a good one too. I liked that a
I
lot.
know. So I was
That
just
one's
trying to
probably
find
more
something.
similar to like a Schitt's Creek is probably a little bit more similar, but than
I
like
don't know.
Parks and Rec. But
That's
yeah,
true.
anyway, I don't know. I'll try to see if I can think of any good like frou-frou ones to have on in the background.
Yeah.
But yeah, His and Hers is a good like pay attention, like really good. Yeah.
Okay. I started Lizzie McGuire again from season 1, episode 1. And you know what I thought was hilarious is I think it's funny because I don't think that this show would fly on Disney Channel today. Because season 1, episode 1, it's all about bullying, basically how they can get back at each other, and they're like dyeing each other's hair in this like bullying war with Kate, and Lizzie sends an IM saying like Kate stuffs her bra, that's why she made the cheerleading team, and then it gets forwarded to the whole school, and I'm like, I don't think Disney Channel would do that nowadays. Like I don't think that would fly.
No, I think there's a lot of stuff that was on TV when we were kids that wouldn't fly today.
No. But it's funny. Like, that show's actually hilarious. It's goofy. Like, it is a kid's show, but almost like not at the same time. So that's a fun one to have on in the background. But I just wanted something like maybe a little more mature sometimes, you know.
Yeah.
Not that.
A different, an adult humor as opposed to not adult humor, but like, a little more grown
I mean,
up.
adult humor would be good. I've done like Pokemon. I've gone through all of those shows and I'm like, I can't do that again. Like, there were too many fast forward moments. I thought Hannah Montana, but that one I feel like I'd focus in on too much. And I need something that's like there, but not going to like actually have me watching it, you know? Like, it needs to be just enough of interest. And that's why I thought Friends would be good, but I completely forgot about it until right now when we started talking about it.
Friends would be good.
So,
well, try
I'll see.
Friends. I think
Is that
Friends,
Netflix?
though, no, Friends is HBO.
Oh, I don't have it anymore.
No.
What's the best streaming service? Like, do we have an opinion on what the best streaming service is? Because there's so many.
I watch so many things on so many. Like, we have HBO for Friends and Gossip Girl. I was going to say Gossip Girl for you too. That could be a good one in the background.
That's a great one. Yes.
But
I did think about that one.
That's HBO as well. I watch Peacock for like my Bravo reality show. So like Below Deck is on that. Housewives is on that. I watch Hulu for I don't know what, like Love Island and Kardashians. And Netflix for like random stuff. I don't know. I'm all over the place.
Seriously, I don't have Peacock. My Disney Plus, I don't get Hulu with it. I don't think I pay for that. So I only have Disney Plus, and then I do Netflix and Prime Video. Those are the only three that I bounce between.
Disney, Netflix, and Prime.
Yeah, and they're not that great. Like, there's not many good adult shows.
Yeah. I'm happy to share my login with you for whatever you need.
Ha 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 ha. Maybe. I'll just have to figure out what shows I'd actually watch. So very fun. I have been more into watching TV lately than I have been in a very long time. So I'm leaning into it.
Yeah. I go through phases with it too.
Okay. With that, I feel like we can dive into some games.
The Cozy Gaming Super Bowl.
The biggest week, I feel like, in such a long time.
It's such a big week.
Mostly because I will say Animal Crossing, right? Like, risen from the dead. Like, Animal Crossing is back. And in, like, full swing. People are, it's 2020 again. Animal Crossing has, like, taken over the world, I feel like. Let's just, I feel like if we're going to start with Animal Crossing, can we just talk about, it released early.
Oh my gosh, a whole day early. Like, well, we were expecting, so it was supposed to come out on January 15th, which was Thursday, January 15th, is like what we were told. And because in the past, like, we assumed Thursday, January 15th, Japan time, which would be Wednesday, January 14th at 8 p.m. Eastern time. So a lot of people were expecting for it to come out on the 14th maybe, but later in the day. Like maybe the 14th at like 8 p.m.
Right.
And it didn't. It came out on the 14th at like 6 a.m.
Right. Like
instead of 8 p.m.
First thing in the morning.
Yeah. So it was just like almost a whole day ahead.
Right.
So yeah, that was wild. That was I'm totally not expecting that. And I think that threw a lot of people off.
I think so. And
some people exciting, and other people, I know that there were a lot of people, streamers aside, like obviously as a streamer, it threw a wrench in my plans. And I know that it did the same for a lot of other like content creators. However, creators aside, I know there were a lot of people who like took PTO, like took the day off, took a half day so that they could play the new Animal Crossing update, and they were really excited for it. And then it came out and people were like, but I took tomorrow off. I didn't take today off. I took tomorrow off. I took the 15th off because that's when it was supposed to release, not the 14th. And so like, a lot of people were like, dang.
Right. Because for me, like, if you're working or even if you didn't take PTO or whatever, there's still something about a game being released and you want to experience it with everyone.
Right at the start, when everyone's experiencing it.
Right.
Yeah.
Everyone's excited. Your friends are texting you about it.
It's not
like,
getting like spoiled online because you're like scrolling.
Exactly. You look at Facebook and people are already saying like tips and tricks, or like, here's how to do this and XYZ, or like, here's the guide now. And I get that, because I remember like when I was working and things would happen and you just have to sit there and wait, and that's tough. So someone, to your point, could have planned a whole day around it, and then it just goes to crap, which, I mean, sure, we all get to play the game. I get it. But everyone's different in their minds, and I don't like FOMO, and I have FOMO. If something releases and I want to be a part of it right away and be a part of the initial buzz of something, like I want to enjoy that with people. And that definitely threw a wrench in like a lot of people's days, I would say. But it's out and it's here.
It's out and it's here. And I didn't play it yesterday, although it came out yesterday at 6 a.m. I stuck to my original plan, and I did another Palia day. But today, again, we're recording this on the 15th, Thursday the 15th. Today was my first taste of Animal Crossing 3.0, Nintendo Switch 2 edition. So I got a little taste of it today.
Okay.
What about you?
I haven't played it. I haven't played it yet, but I want to hear your thoughts. Like I have overcome my FOMO days because I just can't. Like at this point, I just can't. And I want to know what the thoughts are. I want to know what you did. Tell me your day today with Animal Crossing 3.0.
So with the new update, the things that we knew were coming, I got up, I already had the 3.0, like the free 3.0 update downloaded on my Switch because that came out yesterday. So I had that downloaded already. The Switch 2 edition, the $4.99 like upgrade pack that you had to buy for $5, that released today. So that wasn't available yesterday.
Okay.
So I got up this morning, I bought that for $4.99 and I downloaded it on my Switch. So when I got on, I immediately kind of looked at that stuff. The stuff that we were told we were going to get with the Switch 2 version, and that we did get, was updated resolution, mouse control, the megaphone, and then if everyone that you are playing with has a Switch 2, you can now have 12 people on one island instead of just 8.
Okay.
So, but everyone has to be on a Switch 2. If one person's on a Switch 1, it's limited at 8. If everyone has a Switch 2, it can be up to 12.
Okay.
So that is those are like really the only features that came with that $5.99 upgrade. And so I kind of played around with those first. Like I got in, I looked at the resolution. It does look a little crispier. It does look a little brighter. I think it does look a little bit better.
Good.
The mouse control is sensitive. Okay. And so I had my little like Switch, Joy-Con, and I put the little caps on it, and the mouse control is obviously only applicable when you're in a house. So it's available for like in-house decorating, not like out on your island. So you can't like click and drag stuff outside.
Got it.
But you can click and drag stuff like when you're in your house.
Okay.
So doesn't work other than in your house.
Okay.
And I think that I have enough difficulty decorating inside because it's like you go from like ceiling to wall to like regular, and then it's like, what button do I click for my inventory? What button do I click to like see what different colors there are? What button do I click to get out of this mode? And so there's like what button changes like the light modes? And I feel like I'm always clicking the wrong button when I'm decorating inside. And moving towards like the Joy-Con in mouse control version just made it even more confusing. Because it's like, okay, well now everything's even more different. Like, I don't know. I don't know what to do at all.
Right.
So I really didn't spend a lot of time with it, but I don't see myself using it honestly often.
Right. I mean, is that like you have to detach your controller then to use as a... Okay. Yeah. I wouldn't foresee myself doing that. Like just taking it off to decorate. Like I don't really decorate houses that much anyways, but okay. Interesting. But that's a fun feature to be added, right?
So
if
it
people
is.
prefer
I think
it.
so. Yes. The 12 players on Switch 2, I haven't played with anybody yet. So I didn't do that. But I look forward to it. I think that'll be cool. to have 12 people on
Having
an
more
island.
people. Right,
Mhm.
right.
And then the final one was the megaphone. So now that the Switch actually has a microphone in it again, and I say again because it was in the DS's, but
Yeah.
it wasn't in the Switch 1. Now that the Switch 2 has a microphone, um, we got the megaphone, which is a tool
Uh-huh.
which you buy from Nook's Cranny. You buy from like the storage cabinets in
Yeah,
Nook's
yeah.
Cranny. And I think it was like 3,500 bells, and you buy it from them and it goes in your toolbar. So it acts
Okay.
the same as like a wand or a pickaxe or an axe or whatever,
Yeah.
and shovel. And so you pick up the megaphone, and if you press and hold A and then
Uh-huh.
speak into the microphone, um, and my like pro controller has a microphone on it,
Yeah.
you can like call your villager's name and they'll react and tell you where they are. So like there are some limitations to it. They
Okay.
can't be too far away.
What does that
They
mean? Like,
like I, I don't think they can be like on the other side of the island. I don't really
okay.
know. I haven't
Okay.
tested it out all that much.
Yeah.
But they can't be too far away. They also can't be in their house. They also I don't think like I don't know if it works in buildings. So like the reason I was like I really want to try to use it was like if I want to be able to run into the museum and be like, "Hey, is
Yes.
anyone in here?"
Right.
You know?
So you're not running through every level of the fish trying to find
Right.
someone.
Yes. But I don't know if it I don't know. I don't know. But I don't know. Who knows? I don't
You
know.
have to stand right next to them,
No,
but
you
they
don't
have to
have
be
to
just
they
off the
can't
screen.
sorta.
That's
But
kind of
it's
funny.
like if they're on the screen and you can see them and they call your name, they don't like a text bubble doesn't pop up, but they turn around and look at you and like chime at you. And they go, "Meow," and they
Like
like do
the
this little
hello or
chimey noise, the
something.
little
Yeah.
chime, hello. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they'll like look at you and like acknowledge you and wave, but then
That's
they like
cute,
go back
though.
to what they're doing.
Okay.
But if they're off screen, like I did it today with Olive, and I was
Uh-huh.
like, Olive, and she was like, I'm over here. And then like you go towards the bubble on the screen and it leads you over to her.
Interesting. Okay.
So, and she was like, not that far away,
Right.
but
That's very interesting.
she was a little bit far away. So anyway, it took me over to her. So we're going to see. I like
Okay.
it. I do. I think it's just going to be I don't know.
It just reminds me of, again, the DS when games had audio functions where you had to say stuff.
Mhm.
And I remember Cooking Mama specifically. I never played it, but my sister loved it. And there was one day, this became like a family joke. She would yell ingredients into her DS and she was going, cilantro. And it wasn't picking her up. So she just kept screaming cilantro at her control or at her DS. And I was always too nervous to like talk at mine. So I'd sit there and like whisper really quietly. And I feel like I'd be nervous too. Like if I was sitting on the couch playing on my Switch too and said like, chai, he'd be like, what is wrong with you? Stop.
Did you ever have Nintendogs for the DS?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
that's like what I remember doing was like
Yeah.
I would name my dogs and be like, Lucky.
Yeah. Trixie, come here, girl.
Yeah.
Like no one hear me. Trixie. You know, or like it was, oh my gosh, my favorite game on the N64, Hey You Pikachu. You had you physically had to hold a microphone and you would go, hey you Pikachu. And you would be led to Pikachu and like he would call to you. Okay. So it's a very similar mechanic.
Yeah.
And I was just too shy. I was just too shy to use it.
Yeah.
But I think it's fun because you do lose those villagers. They are hard to find sometimes.
Yeah. So we had that today and it was fun. It was grand. I did that. And then we had the 3.0 update, which I will say, so essentially and I don't want to spoil too much of it for you, but like
you can spoil it for me.
A big part of it is the new hotel. So on the hotel, you log in and Isabel's like, I have a surprise. There's an announcement. There's a hotel on the pier now. And she's just like, it's here. Yeah. And you're like, okay. And so then she's like, if you want to get a sneak peek, head over to the pier. And you like go into the hotel, you meet the whole family. You meet the whole Cap'n family. And the premise of the hotel is very, very similar to Happy Home Paradise. So
Okay.
instead of designing vacation homes, you are designing hotel rooms.
Okay.
And so instead of Happy Home Paradise, where you are like permanently designing a house for someone, you can redesign them, but like you're designing a house for someone to stay there permanently and like you can redesign whatever.
Right.
But this is like the villagers are only going to be there. Like the hotel guests are only going to be there for a few days or something. Like I think they
Got it.
rotate out every, like, I don't know how often, but they rotate
Okay.
in and out. So they aren't going to stay forever.
Right.
And so it's a very similar premise. Now I popped in there and she was like, oh, here's a theme for the room. I want like to do different themes for all of these rooms so it'll be more
Right.
fun. Here's the theme for this room. Go decorate it. And I was like, I don't even have my partition walls and my pillars and my low cabinets and my high cabinets. Like,
Right.
I want those things. And in order to do that, in order to get those things, I needed to have progressed in Happy Home Paradise to have like unlocked those things. And
Oh.
on my new Switch and on this new island, I hadn't even opened Happy Home Paradise. So I spent my entire day today speed running Happy Home Paradise. I had to do 15 Happy Home Paradise builds before I could unlock the pillar and the partition wall and the cupboards.
That is such a nightmare.
I
That is a nightmare.
Literally, I got on stream at 9 a.m. I was playing Animal Crossing by 9:30. I didn't yap too much today.
Okay.
And I don't even think I got done with, I literally, you want to hear all the villagers' houses I did today?
Yes, please.
I did Eloise's house, Maple, Billy, Pudge, Monique, Sprinkle. I did the school.
Sprinkle.
Then I did Alice, Tucker, Lionel, Sherry, B, Dina, the cafe,
Oh my gosh.
Vivian, Eric, and Bertha's houses. Yeah.
Okay.
Was
I would
terrible.
be done with the game forever then. I'd be like, I'm
so
done. I need
will
a break.
say, I just did a speed run. I literally opened the boxes. You know how like in Happy Home Paradise, they have like 3 items they want in their house.
Yes.
I opened the boxes, didn't move them, would throw a wallpaper and a floor, and I was out of there. So
Good.
like,
okay,
it was
good.
3 items, a wallpaper, a floor, and I was out.
That's
so
bananas.
I just sped ran through it. And I had to like time travel like 2 or 3 days to kind of get to where I needed to be in terms of like getting the DIYs
unlocking
or whatever.
all the stuff. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, I did that. So I did that from like 9 until about 1:30 probably.
Oh my gosh.
And then from 1:30 until like 3:30, I got back to the hotel finally after I had unlocked my partition walls and my pillars and my counters. And
I mean, that's important stuff. If you're going to be building hotel
And
rooms, you need those things.
Right. And especially like if you want to spend time and like make them look cute, like having those things are pretty important. I think it is.
I agree with you.
Like, I think it's worth it. And I kept saying that. I was like, you know, I want this to be, I want to like do the hotel right.
Right.
And so to do it right, I felt like I needed those things.
And you want to enjoy it. And those things make it more enjoyable because you can do more creative
and
freedom.
Being able to like make the room bigger and all of that stuff and like making stuff sparkle if you wanted to, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway.
I forgot about that.
We did that and I decorated one hotel room.
Okay.
And we got your first hotel guest in. And what's so funny is that you have no control over this first hotel guest. Like you don't have control over any of the hotel guests. You decorate a room, someone comes in. So like it's not like you can aesthetically pick villagers.
Right.
Like it's just whoever comes in comes in. And I think that's kind of funny.
Yes.
I think it's kind of fun. I think it adds to like the mystery, the whimsy. So we decorated the room, and our first villager, we did like a prediction.
What was the vibe of the room that you did?
The vibe of the room was seaside. It was like a seaside, like kind of watery themed.
Perfect.
Whatever. Seaside. Okay. So mine was just like blues and yellows and whites. Like I just made it kind of like nautical themed. It was cute.
Okay.
And so we get in, we do a prediction. Is it going to be cute or not cute? This like person, like I just spent 2 hours working on this room. Is it going to be a cute villager that's staying here? And it was cute. I
It
think it was
was?
cute. It
Okay.
was not my favorite villager. His name's
Okay.
Walker,
Walker.
and he is like a black dog. He's like
I
a black
type
and white dog.
I typed in Walker on Google and now I got like walkers. I need to type in Walker. Animal Crossing. Oh, he's cute.
Yeah.
He
So,
fits.
yes, he was cute. He was completely fine. I was happy with it.
Oh,
Now,
good.
what happens then was like you go outside and then they're like, let's have a celebration for the hotel grand opening. And then like Tom Nook comes and everybody comes. And whoever your first villager, your first hotel villager is, participates in that ceremony. And so like Walker was there. He said a few words. They have like your first guest say a few words. And then you like take a bunch of pictures and whatever. It's like a, grand celebration.
Yeah, yes.
And I was like, that's a fine. Walker's cute. I took my pictures. He gave his little speech, whatever. And then at the end of stream, had a meltdown. And when I tell you meltdown, I think I became like slap happy. I was laughing so hard. I had tears rolling down my face because people started talking about who their first villagers were.
Okay.
And like Gigi, Gardenista Gamer said, yeah, well, mine was Egbert. And then someone else was like, yeah, mine was Benedict. And then someone else was like, mine was Rattle. And they had all these villagers. And I still don't know why I find this so funny. But like they designed this room and then they had this whole ceremony with this ugly villager. Like
with Rattle.
Egbert with
Egbert.
Rattle. And like they gave a speech on their island. And so I'm like, I don't know why. I thought it was just so funny. And everybody in chat was just like listing the villager that they got that was so bad. And every time someone said something, I just like laughed harder. And I like cried all my makeup off because I was like laughing so hard at all of these villagers that everybody had gotten.
Oh, no.
So anyway.
Did anyone get anyone like good? Did anyone get like a solid villager?
I saw somebody I heard somebody got Stitches.
Oh, that's good.
But
okay, that's a fun one.
I have Stitches on my island. So like, of course he didn't show up.
Right.
I don't know. Sherb, maybe someone had Sherb.
That's a fun one too. Let me see.
Yeah.
I'm
so
start playing.
I was grateful that I got Walker.
Yes.
And all this to say, I would love for you to just do your first hotel room so I can see who your villager is.
I will. Okay. So I grabbed my original Switch, like my 2020 Switch. And we talked about this last week. My OLED Switch has an island that I don't really care for. It's whatever. So I booted this Switch up to see what the heck island was on here. And it's telling me new update data found. Install it now. So I'm installing the Animal Crossing update right now. I don't remember where I played Happy Home Paradise. I doubt it was on this Switch.
Do you know? Well, in Happy Home Paradise came out at the end of 2021.
Oh, so maybe it was this one. It probably was this then. And if so, then I think I completed most of it. So we'll see. But I powered up the Switch and my island that is on here was my OG island, Love Island. I didn't delete it. I swear I deleted it. Unless I named 2 islands Love Island. Love Island is on this Switch still. And it was so different than what I thought it was. I don't know how many other islands I've created, but there was this whole area that I remember making like this beautiful garden, like farm type thing. It's not there. So I don't know what island it was on. I think in our text threads, we need to search through every DA, like dream address we've ever sent each other, because I don't know what islands I have anymore. But I'm really happy that I kept the one I have. So it's my original Love Island. And can I tell you my villagers?
Yes.
So, okay, first of all, I think every island I've ever had, they're all like cottage garden core, right?
Yes.
Flowers everywhere, cottagey, whatever. I ran around this whole island, and all I know is that I loved making a good like perspective view. I loved making good views.
Like a forced perspective.
Like
that
I
was
loved
such a
it.
thing.
It was always like a bridge and then you can see a house all the way in the background, or like waterfalls for like a mile. And I did pretty darn good with my views. So I was proud of that. Okay, my villagers. So they're honestly chef's kiss. Like these are, if I had to create the perfect island of villagers for myself, in my own opinion, this is them with a few tweaks. Okay. We have Rosie, Margie, Chai, Meringue, Chelsea, Ellie, Etoile, Sprinkle, Willow. And then my last one is Sasha, who I want to boot and find someone else. But those are my villagers. Chef's kiss.
Yeah.
Literally.
Honestly, those are all the villagers that I think of when I think of you.
Yes, like those are perfection.
Yeah. When I think of you, those are the villagers I think of.
They're not everyone's cup of tea, and I understand that. You know who I'm missing? Tia. I feel like I need Tia back. I could replace Sasha with Tia because I do love her, or I just need to look at the list of villagers and figure out who I'm forgetting about, you know?
So, yeah, I have Tia on my current island.
Oh, she's perfect.
Because she's so granny core. Yeah.
She is. She's a teapot. She's perfect. So, okay, that downloaded really fast.
Yeah.
That update.
Less than 5 minutes. Yeah.
If I'm being so honest, I ran around my island, looked at my villagers, and I said, okay, I'm done. Don't know what else to do. So I turned it off. But I will say I was looking through some of the new items that we got with the 3.0 update, and I feel like they're pretty cute. Like there's some good stuff in there.
There is. I haven't seen everything. I've seen little bits here and there. But there's like a new furniture set I really like. I think I'm excited. I really am. So the 3.0 update comes with a lot more than the like Switch 2 version. So we've got the like pier hotel. Bulk crafting is now a thing. So when you're at your crafting bench, you can craft up to 10 items.
Okay.
So up to 10, which I'll take. That's great. Right. Apparently you can buy, I saw this somewhere, this wasn't listed, but you can buy like bulk customization kits. So you don't have to buy like 1 or 5 at a time.
Right. I did see that too.
That's great. That's like little things that like I don't think they even told us about that I haven't even noticed yet. Storage expansion is even bigger. I need to upgrade the storage on my island anyway because I'm not at max storage and I'm maxed out just because I'm playing on like a new island.
Right.
I met Rossetti for the first time.
Well, the digging guy, right? Or like the cranky guy?
Yep.
Okay.
I met Rossetti.
Okay.
And it was really fun. And I took some pictures with him because when you show up, he's there walking around. And so you get to talk to him. And so I know a lot of people are purposefully not talking to him because they want him walking around.
Right. To leave him there.
I did talk to him and I lost him, but I got some pictures with him beforehand.
Oh.
And then I have not yet. So this is probably going to be like a tomorrow thing for me because I'm going to stream today when this podcast comes out. I'm going to try to explore the Slumber Islands because I haven't done any of that yet. I haven't done any of like the classic Nintendo game things where like you can play the mini games on the TVs and like your house.
That's so cool.
And then I haven't explored the Lego, Zelda, or Splatoon collabs at all.
Okay.
So I still have, I feel like all I really have touched on at all, like I had a conversation with Rossetti, didn't use his services, and then I got the first room in my hotel room done. And that's really all I've done.
What are the Slumber Islands? I'm reading a note right now. You can create up to 3 Slumber Islands. So it's like just a blank plot of land that you can decorate on?
Yeah. Yep.
Got it. Okay.
And you can do it with other people. So like you could come over to my Slumber Island and like we could build something together. Yeah.
Oh, I thought these were just places to like run like DA type things.
No, like
amazing.
They're like dream addresses, but like you get to come over and like you can have up to 12 people if you're all on Switch or 8 if you're on regular Switch that can come over and you can play together. Like you could come over and we could like build something together.
That would be fun. Okay, this is fun. So I have my Switch all like booted up, ready to play this game. So I just kicked a path away. Yes, I just booted this game up and started running because I wanted to see if I have Happy Home Paradise, and I just kicked up my path. How do you get to Happy Home Paradise?
Airport. You go to the airport and talk to Wilbur.
Okay.
Or whatever want to sit behind the desk and say, I want to go to work.
I want to go to work. Now, okay, silly question because I couldn't figure this out the last time. How do you run Is there a way to run faster in this game?
It's B or it's either the button on the left or the button on the bottom. You press
Oh,
and
it's
hold.
B. You have to hold it down. Okay,
Press
cool.
and hold.
So that's super fun. I know we have been anticipating this update for a long time, and it feels like it feels nostalgic for a time that was not super long ago.
Yes.
And it's great. It's such a good feeling. I remember I have so many good memories of this game.
Yeah, I do too.
It just, there was something about 2020 Animal Crossing that like, it felt like a childhood memory to me. Like that's how fond it is. And I feel like after seeing the hype and all the Animal Crossing stuff being talked about, I'm like, all is right again. Like we are good. Everything's great. So it's good. Okay. So the Palia update, I meant to say Animal Crossing, but we do have a Palia update as well this week to talk about. That came out earlier and you did play a couple days of that, correct?
I did. Yeah. So, I played a couple days of the Palia update and I know that you've played it too.
I have.
What are your first thoughts?
I'm liking it.
Yeah.
I personally really like this because I feel I've realized that I enjoy Palia updates that have a focus on things that you can do with other people and when it brings people together. So for the fact that there's the Fairy Mantis plushie and we got to do so many lures in such a big group, like a full server, 2 full servers worth of people, that was so much fun. And the flower bloom event with the little turnip butt guy talking about butts, that's a thing right now. That's really fun because I like doing the bloom event. I like having flowers at my plot, but it stinks when you have 2 people. It takes 40 minutes to do the whole thing. So it's really, really fun. So those are like my 2 big things that I really like is that I get to play with other people right now.
I get that. Yeah.
You know, but
absolutely.
I haven't looked at the board yet and I haven't done anything else aside from catching some bugs.
Okay.
And picking flowers.
It's overall, it's I think a nice path or a nice patch. It's a nice update. We have, like you said, the new board, which has 4 new bundles in it. And from completing the board, you get, I think, some new wallpapers, some new flooring. So you get a couple of things. And I think they were kind of cute. I know they're like wintry themed, but I think they were pretty cute. So I think that's all you get. I don't really know. But 4 new bundles, they don't look as hard as last month. There's no like rainbow or no unicorn fish,
long-nosed unicorn hornfish.
There's none of that.
Okay.
There's no, it's long-nosed unicorn fish. They do not have that on the board this month. So I think it's a little bit easier than it was last month, just in my opinion. But new board, new lunar path, and the new lunar path is called the Path of the Cardigan, which is cute. I like the theming of it. In my opinion, I think it's cute. It's a really small lunar path. So it doesn't seem as well like flushed out as the Path of the Kitsu, which is a bummer for me because the theme of the Path of the Kitsu wasn't really my favorite. Like I'm not a big I didn't love just the theme of it. Like I'm not a big Kitsu fan. Like I'm not going to wear the outfits, whatever. But I like the vibe and the theming of the Path of the Cardigan more. But it feels like it's half done.
Right. There's about 2 pages worth of things to unlock and work towards for this new path. And then the Path of the Kitsu, the last one, had 5 pages. And I mean, I'm still working on it. I have a couple, maybe 2 more things to unlock. But yeah, it's definitely shorter, but in my opinion as well, cuter, more in line with what we'd like. I've seen someone running around with a nameplate and it's super cute. It just definitely feels a little more lackluster in the thought process of how to add more to it maybe. But they did say everything's going to be different every time. So it's fine. Honestly, breath of fresh air because I'm still working pretty hard on the other one.
Yeah. I will say I didn't even get the other one. I didn't buy it.
I didn't buy any of it. I'm just doing what I can unlock
the free stuff
in the game because I don't need the Kitsu outfits. This one, there's nothing I really need in this one. It is cute though.
I did buy this one because I want the nameplate and I want so we also kind of leading in, we got 2 new outfits in the premium shop. One of them is the Draconic Knight outfit,
Yeah.
which I think is good for a lot of like the male presenting people in the game. I think so many people are really gonna like that.
Yes.
There's
Because they've been
like,
wanting that. There's been a
yes,
lot of talk
there's
about
been
wanting an
yeah,
outfit like that.
yeah. And so I think that was great call. I think that's
Yep.
popular. I've already seen so many people buy it. And I think that's great. So the Draconic Knight outfit, it's not up my alley. I'm not going to buy that one. I'm not going to wear it, but
Right.
a lot of people have and are really liking it.
Yeah.
The other one was the like cardigan core outfit. And there are 3 styles of it. 2 of them in the premium shop and then 1 of them in the Lunar Path. And the one that
Yes.
I like is in the Lunar Path.
Yep.
Like the one in the Lunar Path has cute little like flowers on it and like little
Yes.
daisies or something. And then the other 2, I just didn't like the vibe of the other 2 as much.
Yeah. Yes.
So I'm doing the Lunar Path because I'm going to get the cardigan core outfit that I want through it, just having to like unlock it.
Right. And I mean, that's what makes it worth it. That's what makes you decide one or the other. That's why not everyone's going to buy one every single time. But if it speaks to you, then you do it. You don't have to do it every single time. So
yeah,
I think good call. I do like the cardigans. I played around in my wardrobe. It's one of my favorite things to do every update. I go straight to the store first.
So do I. Yeah.
Right. It's to me like the outfits and trying it on and like mix and matching everything is the most fun. So I ran to my little wardrobe, whatever, and I put on the cardigan. I love that pink one. The pink one is just so pretty. But then I was like, I like wearing skirts. So I put it on with a skirt. It looks awful with the skirts that I tried pairing it with. And I was like, I'm not getting this because I can't find an outfit to pair it with that I like.
Yeah. The top itself is really baggy.
Yes.
And so then like with a skirt, it looks funny because like the top's really baggy and like bulky. I think bulky is the best word.
It's like boxy. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Like
it's a big
boxy,
square.
It's bulky. It's not like, yeah. And so like with a skirt, it looks odd, but I like putting everything with a skirt. So it's like, you know,
I know. So that one was tough, but I like it. It's a cute outfit. I like it because they're showing it on what I'm assuming are male mannequins too. So I feel like everyone can wear this one, whatever. I'm very happy with the inclusivity that they did with both outfits that they released.
Me too.
So
yeah,
I like them. I didn't get any of them. Now, the pets. So this Ferris, okay, we got a new what is it called? Ranching animal.
Yeah.
I don't like these things. I don't like their backpacks personally. Don't like them. I got them. I got 2 of them because I wanted to. So I go through phases where I dislike ranching and it's been a few weeks. So I was like, all my animals are elders or venerated at this point. So I was like, you know what?
Venerated. Yeah.
I was like, start fresh, get rid of everyone. And I kept like my favorite ones that I've had forever, but I got rid of everyone else and I started fresh. And I have a little baby pen full of new critters that are they don't look like anything that I have had before. So I'm kind of interested in playing with them again, right?
Because they're like different, like the patterns and like the colors and stuff are different. Okay.
Like I always get freaking hearts. Okay. I don't want hearts on my animals. Okay.
Listen, it's better than like zigzags. I always get zigzags.
I know. I hate those. I hate the stripes, polka dot, zigzags. No, I don't want that. Okay. And I always get that in hot pink for the goobies, which I loved at first. My venerated goobie I've had since they came out is still there for a reason. I don't need 50 of them. Okay. Yeah. I need some variation. However, I use the cookies. And I have this one, Boover, who is a baby. I just got it and I gave it some cookies and it's forest green. And I was like, gorgeous. You are chef's kiss. And so I was like, let's give you some more cookies to see what we can do here.
Dirty.
Right. No, it goes iridescent. And I'm like, can you stop? Can you not be iridescent? Because now like you're just shiny. Yeah. And I'm like, you're just like a rainbow mess. And I want to give it a remove a trait treat, whatever. But I know it's going to take away my forest green. And then I'll have an iridescent brown Boover. And I'll dislike it. So I'm like, what do I do?
I'm just dying to it how you're saying Boover. I call it a Boovar. I say var. Like R, like AR. But you're just
Boovar.
calling it my stinking boover.
My boover.
I'm just going to have
Beaver
an
boover.
iridescent boover.
I
And
hate
I don't
it.
know. I could be saying it wrong too. Like maybe it is boover
Potato,
and I'm saying
potato.
boovar. But you just being like so mad at your iridescent boover made me laugh.
I hate it. Okay. But my goobies, I did some finagling of treats and I got this like slate blue color,
Ooh,
which
yeah.
is different. It's very not my style, but I'm keeping them. So I ended up giving all these two new baby goobies these treats, and now they're both slate blue. And I'm like, are you serious? And I'm like, but one of them has an elderflower on top. And if I do a remove a trait treat, it's
It'll
probably
take the
going to
flower.
remove the flower. So I
Yeah.
can't do that. But my other one is a sparkly gooby. I absolutely will not remove sparkly. Okay. That's my favorite trait. And if I removed that, I'd be mad. I would
Yeah.
actually be mad. So I have to keep
I know.
breeding
It's
them
like, is it
and
worth
buying
the
them.
risk? Yeah. Yeah.
No, it's not, because I know my luck, and I know my
Yeah.
luck is not good, and I
Mhm.
would lose the traits that I want. So I did finally get a sparkly pink and green bumblebee. And now I don't know what to do with
I
it.
had that one.
Yeah, love her. She sparkles like a diamond. She's great. But like, what do I do with her now? I'm not going to let her fly around with me. I don't like having the pets.
I
So
know.
it is what it is. But anyways, the ferris is a pet now, or a whatever.
It is. It's a ranching animal. It's a pet, and well, we've had it as a pet. They released a
Yes.
new version of it, the armored ferris. So he has like a little knight suit on.
Yeah.
And he's purchasable to follow you around in the premium shop. And then the ferris is also a pet released in the
Right.
I haven't gotten any yet though. What do they bring you again?
I think fruits and vegetables.
That's right.
I think, because one of
'Cause
the
the
ferris that I
bouvars were fish.
bought, yes, I bought 2 of the ferrises, and one of them is a fruit fiend or something, and so it's going to bring me 2 of everything instead of just double
Wow.
everything. Yeah, I will say, I think I had a stroke of luck yesterday when I was like purchasing these, because I have some brand new like epic, legendary
Ooh, okay, good.
things, attributes for them.
Maybe I don't have any. Like I don't feel like I have any good traits, and I
Yeah.
think a lot of people were struggling with it. Like maybe they upped the rate of like the chances for getting some
They
good
may have.
traits. Because that
'Cause
would be,
yesterday
or maybe
they
you just
were
had a stroke
great.
of luck. But
I could have. I don't know. I never really do, but I will say, so yesterday when it was day 2 of the release, we did, we had that whole server. We were doing bug lures. I think I used all 15, 16 of my lures, and we were doing that for a long time. And we did get lucky and got 2 of the fairy mantis plushies. So that was a big win. I'm really glad we knocked that out. Like that was a huge win in my book. So we got those. And I know you got those like turnip booty guys. I got one of those. Those are cute.
they're fun.
I really like that thing.
Those are fun. Yeah.
I like that. I only got 1, and then I was like, I'm good. I'm going to go focus on other stuff. But
Yep.
I still need to go do my butterflies.
Yeah,
still.
I think what probably a good option for you is with the rainbow tipped butterfly is to go in and join people doing the fairy mantis hunts, because you see rainbow tipped butterflies during those. So like
Yeah.
even if you don't want to be there the whole time, like show up to those around 3 a.m. and just hang out hang out until the end of that like the butterfly cycle, and then just like go. So like
That's
just
the
join
plan.
in for like those, and I'm sure people will be fine letting you join in,
For sure. And I like it with people. So you can buy honey lures from Ani with guild coins. So I used like 15 or 16 and I bought another 15 from him. So I'm like, if I go join people, I'll throw my own lures down. Like that's fine, but I just enjoy it better with other people.
Yeah.
And obviously doing it in parties, but I'm always too nervous to like ask people
I know.
to join a party.
I know.
I love, there's a few people in Palia who are like, and not specific people, but like there are people in Palia who, if they notice you're doing the same thing as them in the same vicinity, they just won't say a word and they'll just send you a party invite. I love those people.
Yeah.
I love those people because I'm like, yep, I'll join you. Like you're basically saying, I don't want to talk, but you can join my party because we're doing the same thing. Like I feel seen, I feel heard. Join.
It's
so
like we don't need to talk. There doesn't need to be anything. We're just
let's just mutually benefit through this
Yeah.
situation. Like let me help you. So I hope that I can end up in a server where people will just like do that, you know?
Yeah.
So far, those are my favorite things about the update. I know we also got some new tints that I haven't looked at, some new snowy furniture.
Yep.
Which I have a question because you and a bunch of people in stream were talking about getting recipes from piles. What are those recipes? What recipes?
It's a recipe for a snowy pavilion and a snowy pergola.
Okay.
Nope. Parasol. It's a parasol and a gazebo. And you have to get them from the Chop-A-Pile in Kilima. And the reason people need those so badly is because you need to craft some for the bundles, for the bundle board. So like you need to be getting your piles in Kilima so that you can hopefully get those recipes so that you can craft those recipes and turn them into the bundle board.
Oh, that makes sense. Have you gotten the recipes?
No.
Maybe I should go look. I haven't even picked up a pile in weeks, so I should probably go look. Okay. And it's only Kilima. I don't need to go anywhere else.
To my understanding, yeah.
Okay. Good to know. I think, are those the main points of that update? I feel like we kind of...
I think so. Yeah. I mean, there were a couple other small things like the quick chat feature that got added, the storage tabs for ranching treats and tents. So like a couple little like quality of life updates. There's another event coming up, Hodari's Starstone Search, that starts on, I think the 19th.
Yes.
I think January 19th it starts. And it's similar to, you know, a lot of the other community events that we've had. And basically it's, you know, for a week, everyone needs to go mine as much as they can and get as many star stones as they can, and just collect gems. And you don't have to like actually keep them or turn them in or give them to anyone, but just like mine them up.
Do it.
And like mining them counts. All you have to do is like mine them, and then you can sell them, then you can decorate with them, then you can gift them, whatever.
I think that's amazing.
Yeah,
I think that is going to be a very fun event. I like that. I would say overall, I really like this Palia update. There's not much like, there's no decorating to it. There's no new quests, but I love that it focuses on like the socializ. I just said, don't talk to me in Palia, but like, I love that you get to play with other people. It's focusing on things that bring you around other players, whether you talk to them or not. I absolutely love that.
Yeah.
So I'm very happy with this update personally. Regardless of the winter stuff, I just love what it's doing for the people and the players. So love that. Okay, so those were two major our updates for the week. Now, before we end with the gaming here, I keep seeing this game, Heartopia. What is Heartopia?
So, dude, I don't really know. I haven't played it. I've heard so much about it. I have it pulled up here. So, like, on the Steam store, on the Steam store, it says, "Welcome to Heartopia, a multiplayer life simulation game crafted for creativity, freedom, and peace. Build your dream home, explore a wide range of hobbies, and forge warm connections with friends in a town full of endless possibilities."
Interesting. Okay, so it's a free game.
Yep.
So I could download it.
Is it?
It said free when I looked it up. Let me see.
It might be on Steam. It's not actually on Steam yet.
It's not on Steam.
No.
How do you play the game right now?
So here's the thing. You can download it from their website. Like if you go to the Heartopia website, similar to like Palia, you can download it from their website, or you can play it on mobile.
Interesting.
So
okay.
I will say, like, it looks cute. I think it looks kind of like Animal Crossy, graphic-y sort of. But I will say, I'll be so honest. What turns me off from a lot of games is its opportunity to be mobile. Because I think Infinity Nikki was kind of the same way, where it was like you could play mobile, but you can play on a computer too. And the fact that you can play mobile, I don't know why it just turns me off.
Yeah, no, I completely understand that. I don't know what it is about a game that like makes me want to play it versus not play it. I really don't. It's saying, if you look at the part on Steam where it says, is this game relevant to you? It does say that it's similar to Palia. And it's cute. It just almost looks too cute to me. I don't know. I don't know if I can if that's a good way to describe it. It looks adorable. It absolutely does. But I just don't have this pull to it yet. I don't know that I want to dive into it, but I mean, I keep seeing it everywhere and I hadn't heard of it. It looks cute. I don't know if it's something that I could play online with other people. That's also something I've found that I really love.
You know what? Maybe it wasn't Infinity Nikki that's mobile. I think it was Hello Kitty.
Oh,
I think it was Hello Kitty Island Adventure that I didn't really play because I was like, it can be mobile. And I was like, I don't know.
Yeah. I remember with Hello Kitty Island Adventure, I was so excited about that game. And maybe that's what I'm feeling with this one. It looks similar. I enjoyed it, but it just didn't scratch an itch for me. It didn't do it for me. And even though I love Sanrio, I just didn't love the game itself. It just didn't feel immersive enough necessarily. It just felt to me, mobile games are surface level. I don't know. It just feels like you click a screen, you go here, you go there, you do XYZ. And just relating it to Palia, you are in the world. You are within that community.
Yeah.
I don't know how to explain the thought process there, but I can't judge a book by its cover. Maybe I should try it if it's free when it comes to Steam, but it's cute. It's cute. I just keep seeing everyone playing it. So I'm like, I think it's been out for a week, right?
It has. Yeah. And I've had so many people bring it up to me and ask if I'm going to play. And there's certainly not a definitive no, but with how busy this week was with the Palia update and the Animal Crossing update, the last thing I could do was start a game this week. So
absolutely.
I was already feeling so torn. So, I don't know. It's a big maybe for me.
Yeah, maybe one day. You never know.
Yeah.
I think it's cute. So I guess we will see. But, I'm glad that the updates are here and now we can just enjoy and play. And, all I think about now during the day is I wonder who's on Palia. I wonder if we can go bug hunt or if anyone's going to be watering flowers with me or what I can do. So it's been fun to have that to look forward to. And immediately when I log in, I'm go to my friends list. Who's online? Who do I get to play with? What are we looking for today? So it's been good. The Animal Crossing, I will say, I ran to my airport while we were chatting and I do not have Happy Home Paradise on the Switch. So I don't know where it went. I don't know if it's on my other island or what.
Yeah,
but I put a lot of time.
Yeah.
I put a lot of time in there though.
It's got to be somewhere. So open up that other one and see.
I don't have it in me to redo it. So I'll look at my other Switch if I can find it and see what I can do. And then I'll let you know when I get to that hotel. I'll let you know if I get Egbert or...
I know. I need to know. You need to FaceTime me when you... It's right after you decorate the room. So as soon as you're done decorating the room, FaceTime me. I want to see the room and I also want to see who your villager is.
Okay. I'm trying to think of who the worst one would be, but I can't. Rodeo maybe, or Doc or Matt. Who's the one with the face mask on, the sick frog? That's one.
Rattle.
That is Rattle?
Yes.
That one I think takes the cake. Or Wart Jr. Imagine you do this perfect cottagecore
and then it's a Wart
room
Jr.
and Wart Jr. walks in. Dude.
Oh.
I would rage quit in that moment. So it's fun. Welcome back to the Animal Crossing world. It's just, it feels good to be here. So
it does.
Fun week ahead. But Teddy, I think that's all I have for you.
That's all I have for you.
Thank you all so much for listening to us yap and yap about all these exciting cozy game releases this week. We appreciate it. We hope you're playing along with us. But until then, we will talk to you next week. Bye, friends.
Bye.